Hi guys, a very good morning to all of you. I'm Saba, your English faculty at Oliveboard. Good morning everyone and I welcome you all on our official YouTube channel. एक बार जल्दी से कंफर्म कर दीजिए, is everything fine? Audio, video, सब कुछ सही है? Are we good to go? Good morning everyone. So guys, today as you can see, we are going to practice only error detections, okay? Because error detection is still your weak point, okay? So today we are going to have grammar based questions. It means error detections, okay? So let's start this session. Okay, thank you guys for confirming. So quickly like this session, share this session with others and subscribe to our YT channel. एक बार सभी लोग सेशन को लाइक कर दीजिए, शेयर कर दीजिए, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिए, and then we will start our today's session. चलो. Are you guys ready? Write in the comment section and then we will start. So we have both pre and mains level questions, okay? Okay. सभी ने सेशन को लाइक और शेयर कर दिया है? चलिए, the first question is before you. पेड में तो अभी we are having that, उसके बाद हमारा प्री प्लस मेंस दोनों सेशन होगा. Read the sentence carefully. चलो, let's see. Let's see. Since 1906, we will see each and every part, okay? Since 1906, so we know that when there is since oblique for plus time in a sentence, since plus time or for plus time. So one thing we know that the sentence should be in perfect or perfect continuous tense, right? So we will check each and every part. जब भी since oblique for plus time होता है, तो the sentence should be in perfect or perfect continuous tense, right? So since 1906, the global average surface temperature has increased. So its present perfect tense, it's absolutely correct. There is no error in A part, there is no error in B part. Since 1906, मतलब 1906 से, the global average surface temperature has increased. Okay, so yes, it is absolutely correct. Definite time is given, so for definite time we use since only. ठीक है? By more than, मतलब कितना हो गया? By more than. More is no, more is not superfluous. This increased by means we are not having the specific number. So by more than 1.5 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay. No, it's not superfluous. More so is, where is more and so? Achha, here you are talking about, no, I'm telling you. Let me see. Okay, let me tell. So the temperature has increased by more than 1.6 degrees. Now somebody is saying that, ma'am, it should be degree. See, in his writing, we write 2 degrees Celsius. But in spoken, when you read it, you have to read 2 degrees, 3 degrees. So 1.6, it is more than 1. So degrees is absolutely correct. So 1.6 degrees Fahrenheit, even more so on. So even more so on sensitive polar region, this is used for regions. Okay, so the temperature has increased more on polar regions. So on polar regions is right or wrong? The temperature has increased more on polar regions. So that is also correct. Okay, polar areas. So their temperature has increased more on that. So even more so on, this is not superfluous. Exceed more than is superfluous, but more so is not superfluous. Okay. So first question ही आपका no error है and yes, nobody was correct. Now please let me know if you have any doubt. The first question itself is of no error, but no error तो वैसे भी पहला question no error आ जाए तो कभी हो ही नहीं सकता कि people will mark. Now tell me if you have any doubt, please do ask. See, this phrase, you have to see it like this. Even more so on sensitive polar region, that is not has been increased, temperature has increased. Nobody is going to increase the temperature. So we don't need passive voice. Next question. So we always use on for the surface only, on the surface, on the regions. See, we are talking about temperature has increased more on polar regions. Okay. Double more is for different thing, na Subhankar? ये तो easy हो गया. The future often feels like it is forever over the horizon, but it is easy, is absolutely correct to forget that it emerges from the presently or from the present. So we need noun, we don't need adjective. So simple, the moment you read it, you will get the error. Okay. So it emerges from the present. Okay. See, in this question, this more is used for more than 1 degree Celsius. And this more is even more is a phrase. So these are for two different things, not for the same thing. Okay. ऐसा नहीं है कि कोई वर्ड सेंटेंस में दो बार नहीं आ सकता. चलिए नेक्स्ट. Read the sentence carefully, guys. Read the sentence carefully before marking the errors, especially when you are marking the error of preposition. Because you people see that every time you get wrong in preposition. Now listen. In the USSR, so whenever a country name starts with USA, like United, okay? Congratulations, Rakesh. Congratulations. Now let's see, guys. जब भी कोई country name USA like United से start होता है, UAE, USSR, so we use the. Okay. So it means the is mandatory. So A part is correct. In the USSR, a homegrown internet never became. Now somebody is saying that ma'am never can't be in past indefinite tense. It should be has. See, never always. These are the words. They need to be in indefinite tense and they can be in any indefinite tense. जैसे अगर मैं बोलूं I never came late or I never smoked in my life. Is it wrong? I never smoked in my life. सो नेवर कैन बी यूज टू डिनोट योर पास्ट हैबिट ऑल्सो कि मैंने अपनी लाइफ में कभी स्मोक नहीं किया. अब नहीं पता मैं स्मोक करती हूँ कि नहीं करती हूँ, दैट वी डोंट नो, बट आई नेवर स्मोक्ड इन माई लाइफ. ओके, सो वी कैन हैव नेवर विथ पास्ट इंडेफिनिट टेंस ऑल्सो. आई नेवर केम लेट. I never came late. So this we can use for past indefinite tense. So this part is absolutely correct. So there is no error in A, there is no error in B. Okay? So a homegrown internet never became the playground at the civilian workforce. Now the point is whether this at can be correct or not. Okay? Now tell me in any of the context can this at be correct? In any of the context. Never became the playground. Till playground, there is no error and there is no error in D. The only confusion is related to this preposition at. So never became playground for the civilian workforce can also make sense. For civilian workforce can also make sense. Okay. Or if we are taking this for a place in the civilian workforce, in will not make sense. See, it has never become playground for the civilian workforce. Yes, for can make sense. Okay. But my point is, can't you take it as a place? So it never became playground. हाँ, टू कैन ऑल्सो मेक सेंस. देखिए सब प्रपोजिशन फॉर हो जाएगा, टू हो जाएगा. माई पॉइंट इज कैन ए एट मेक सेंस और नॉट. ऑफ कैन मेक सेंस. प्लेग्राउंड ऑफ सब हो जाएगा. माई पॉइंट इज वेदर एट विल मेक सेंस और नॉट. फॉर विल मेक सेंस, ऑफ विल मेक सेंस. Yes, because workforce means we are not talking about a place, we are talking about some group. So that is why we can use for or of, but not at. So error is in C part. Okay. Yes, if it is a place, then we can use at, but it is workforce means we are talking about that group, that organization. So इसलिए for or of will make sense. चलिए next. Please mention your error. When you are saying A, so what is wrong in A? Please mention that also. Majority is going with A. What is wrong in A? B में भी गलत है. See, I told you preposition के अगर आप error mark कर रहे हैं तो read the sentence multiple times. Monitor lizards can be. How can you say monitoring lizards? This is the type species of lizard, guys. It is a compound noun. Those who are saying A, it's a compound noun. You can't say monitoring lizard because lizards are not going to monitor anything. Okay, so you are not using this word to qualify lizards. It's what it is, a compound noun. It's the species of lizard. So you have to consider it correct. जो भी दिया आपको उसको correct करना होगा. ठीक है? Now listen to me. Monitor lizards have been found. Plural subject, plural verb, absolutely correct. They have been found living on the islands. So you live on the islands. Is it wrong? Island is an open space, so you can use living on the islands. Okay, so for island you can use on, guys. On the water, on the islands we can use. On the most far flung islands, far flung means remote islands, जो बिल्कुल दूर दराज के क्षेत्र है. ठीक है, so living on the most far flung islands of Micronesia, and those islands are in the Pacific Ocean. So islands are in the ocean. It is absolutely correct. Living on the islands, in the ocean, both are correct. There is no error again. Because island is an open space, आप वहां पर on use कर सकते हैं. And those islands are in the ocean, so you can absolutely use in the ocean. Okay, in the Pacific Ocean. I hope this is clear. Yes, there is no error in this sentence. This sentence is absolutely correct. Next. Now this is direct rule based question. We all know that when we have verb of sensation like here, see. So whenever we have verb of sensation here, see, so they take bare infinitive or gerund. Verb of sensations are always followed by bare infinitive or gerund. Right? Huh. So the proud father spoke, I like to hear. So this is direct speech. It's absolutely correct. To hear is correct. But after here, we need bare infinitive. So I like to hear my daughter sing and watch my son dance. Okay. Or you can say, I like to hear my daughter singing and watching my son dance. So you can use either gerund or you can use bare infinitive. Both will make correct. But here already V1 form is given. So we will simply change it into bare infinitive. Okay. So error lies in D part. Am I correct? Yes. CD. Clear, everyone? So here, see, these appear, all these words, they take bare infinitive. Okay. Next. ये भी अच्छा क्वेश्चन है. Read the sentence carefully. Mention your errors also. Easy it is. Yes, see. Data exclusivity prevents drug regulators from. Prevent is followed by from. Prevent from is a fixed preposition. That is absolutely correct. So prevents drug regulators from referring to. After from we need gerund. That is also correct. And refer is followed by to. Refer is followed by to. Now you know one rule. एक rule आपको अपने adjective में पढ़ा होगा that when two words need two different prepositions, so we need two separate prepositions with both of them. जैसे अगर मैं बोलूं, ये example आपने सुना होगा, amphibians can live both on land and water. So for land we use on, but for water we use in water, right? Huh. So it means when we need two different prepositions with both the words, then we have to use separate preposition. जैसे अगर हम बोलते हैं ना, she is or he is junior but more talented than me. What is wrong here? Junior but more talented than me. So with more talented, तो you will use that. More talented के साथ तो than जाएगा. But junior के साथ we all know junior senior के साथ than नहीं use होता, we use to. So when two words need two different prepositions, we have to use appropriate preposition with both of them. So refer to is absolutely correct, but rely के साथ to नहीं जाएगा. So we need preposition on or relying on data submitted by an originator company relating to a drug's safety and efficacy. Safety is noun, efficacy is noun, while approving bioequivalent versions. Okay. Yes, preferred to, junior to, superior to. So I hope you all got this rule easy. Okay. So relying on data submitted. So error lies in B part. Rely on. Next. Guys, join banking super elite, the best buy plan on Oliveboard platform. Use my code Saba to get additional discount. This sale will end tonight. ठीक है, 3rd से 5th अप्रैल तक का था. Use my code Saba, join banking super elite because अभी आपको 1.5x validity मिल रही है. ठीक है. So if you join it for 6 months, it will be valid for 9 months. And as I always recommend that you should always go for banking super elite only because इसमें आपके सारे banking और insurance courses included हैं. NICL means का admit card out है. How can this be possible, Tanya? Not possible. Chalo guys. Sentence seems lengthy, but the error would be very easy. When is the exam? How is this possible? NICL assistant mains will happen. When is the exam? 13th April. Okay. As for me, you will get notification before 13th April that it has been postponed. जहां तक मुझे लग रहा. But anyways, guys, you be prepared. ठीक है? आप prepared रहिए. अगर आपका mains है, तो please be prepared for that. Some are saying C, some are saying B, some are saying A. This is very, very easy question. Sentence might seem complicated, but the error is very simple. Some 9 months after British voters endorsed the withdrawal in a June 16. So V2 form is given, direct past tense we are talking about. In a June 16 referendum, the separation process was formally began by. Now was can never take V2 form. We all know that the form of begin, began, begun. So began is the V2 form and V2 form can never come before helping verb. Right? So we need was plus V3. So instead of began, it should be begun. So the separation process was formally begun by Theresa May's invoking of Article 50 of the Lisbon Treaty in a letter that was delivered to European Council President Donald Tusk in Brussels by the British envoy. This class means English will help you, but still for SSC, if you want to try SSC, so you have to focus more on vocabs, idioms and phrases, then conversion of direct, indirect, active, passive. So you have to focus on all these things, okay? So comprehension, parajumbers, so this will definitely help you. But there are several other things that are asked in SSC, but not in banking, okay? So like conversion of direct, indirect, conversion of active, passive, and then ये आपका वॉइस नेट, सॉरी, idioms and phrases. So all these questions you have to practice. But you have to focus on GS. जैसे static GS is asked there, history, geography, bio, all these things. Then you have to focus on advanced maths. Okay, advanced maths means algebra, trigonometry, all these things that you don't study here. So all these things for that, like in every subject, there will be some different. Okay. रीजनिंग विल बी इजियर देन बैंकिंग, रीजनिंग बहुत इजी रहेगी बैंकिंग के कंपैरिजन में, बट क्वांट अर्थमेटिक पार्ट विल बी सेम, बट एडवांस मैथ्स यू हैव टू प्रिपेयर, सो देयर आर सर्टेन डिफरेंसेस इन बैंकिंग एंड एसएससी, बट इट इज डुएबल, यू कैन टेक, ठीक है, ऐसा नहीं कि आप नहीं कर सकते हो, थोड़ा सा अगर आप टाइम दोगे तो यू कैन डू. सो एरर इज इन बी पार्ट. व्हाट वाज योर डाउट कृष्ण? हाउ टू improve vocab reading? Editorial, guys, read editorial. Yesterday also there was an article related to coronil, वो पतंजलि का जो केस था, go through that article, so many nice idioms were used, बहुत सारे अच्छे अच्छे idioms यूज हुए हैं, बहुत सारे अच्छे अच्छे phrasal verbs यूज हुए हैं. So every day you get something, and if you want to improve vocab, read editorial. And generally we prefer the Hindu, or sometimes you can you can refer Indian Express also. Okay, so for good vocabs, refer to the editorials of the Hindu. Idioms, phrases, everything you will get nice. Okay. So this is the key for every banking aspirant. It is the key that if they want to improve their English, either comprehension part or anything, so they have to. पढ़ाती थी, अभी तो नहीं पढ़ा रही हूँ मैं, हो सकता है पढ़ा लूं, ठीक है, बट अभी कुछ दिनों से स्टॉप है, बट क्लियर था. दिनेश, वो सबके अपने अपने चॉइस हो सकते हैं, ठीक है, वो अलग चीज हो जाती है, बट आई जस्ट सेड कि यू शुड ट्राई, अभी टाइम है तो आप एक बार कर लो. आई जस्ट सेड दैट. If you don't want to go, it's your choice completely. Yes, talking a snook, very nice editor, very nice art, idiom. What do you mean by that, Ankita? अच्छा idiom था कल के आर्टिकल में. See, those who read editorial, no, they know, कि उनको पता चल जाएगा. This was a very good idiom used yesterday. What do you mean by this idiom? अभी पता चल जाएगा कल कितना. मजाक उड़ाना, हिंदी में you can say मजाक उड़ाना. Yes, openly show lack of respect, openly flout the rules. Okay, lack of respect for anything. जैसे पतंजलि ने कोर्ट के ऑर्डर को बहुत बार, मतलब कोर्ट ने बहुत बार पतंजलि को बोला है कि इस तरह के मिसलीडिंग एडवर्टीजमेंट नहीं करने हैं, बट पतंजलि was doing, so it means it was cocking a snook, it means it openly flouted the rules. Okay, तो उसने openly जो है disrespect the rules. Okay, or show disrespect. ये जस्ट वन एग्जांपल है कि अगर आपको अच्छे इडियम्स चाहिए तो अच्छे वोकैब चाहिए, एडिटोरियल इज द बेस्ट. यस्टरडे वी डिस्कस्ड वन वर्ड कंप्लीसिट. यस, डू यू रिमेंबर? कल के ही सेशन में हमने एक वर्ड डिस्कस किया था, कॉम्प्लिसिट, एंड इन यस्टरडेज आर्टिकल ओनली आई गॉट टू सी दिस वर्ड कॉम्प्लिसिट. टेल मी क्विकली, व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ दिस वर्ड कॉम्प्लिसिट गाइस? क्या मतलब होता है कॉम्प्लिसिट का? हाँ, मिली, illegal, very good. So complicit basically we call to something that is illegal, unlawful, unlawful. ओके, सो कंप्लिसिट बेसिकली वी कॉल टू इलीगल, अनलॉफुल. हाँ, किसी से आप मिली भगत करके कोई गलत काम करते हैं. यस, एब्सोल्युटली यू कैन से, ठीक है, इन्वॉल्विंग इन इलीगल थिंग. जैसे गवर्नमेंट वाज आल्सो इन्वॉल्व्ड, पतंजलि ने जो भी इस तरह की चीजें प्रमोट की थी, तो उसमें गवर्नमेंट का भी कहीं ना कहीं हाथ था, बिकॉज गवर्नमेंट ने बहुत सारे ऐसे केसेस थे जहां पे गवर्नमेंट वाज प्रेजेंट फॉर द प्रमोशन, फॉर द लॉन्च ऑफ द दिस मेडिसिन एंड ऑल, लाइक कोरोनिल एंड ऑल. ओके, so that is what it is complicit. It means illegal, unlawful, मिली भगत आप कह सकते हैं, ठीक है, गलत कामों में साठगांठ होना. चलो, see, this is how you can remember the vocabs. ये वर्ड हमने कल डिस्कस किया था और कल के आर्टिकल में ये वर्ड यूज हुआ था, ठीक है, तो this is how you have to see. चलो, let's see. Even an undergraduate students of economics knows, so an undergraduate student of economics knows, correct, that unless there is perfect income equality, all persons in a country do not have. Now some are saying that unless and not can't be used together. ठीक है, now guys listen to me carefully. Unless and not can't be used together. ये बहुत बड़ा मिथ है. You people learn the rule but you don't know the application. Now listen to me. If I say unless you work hard, you will get selection. Is this sentence correct? Those who are saying unless and not can't be used together. Is this sentence correct? Unless you work hard, you will not get selection. Unless not redundancy. Divya reply to this. आप मेहनत नहीं करेंगे आपका सिलेक्शन हो जाएगा. Listen to me guys, don't try to learn the rules, try to understand the rule. See, whenever unless is there, now please try to understand the concept. Okay, अब समझिए concept को. Whenever unless is there, unless is a conjunction guys. Okay, unless is a conjunction, it connects two sentences. ये दो sentences को जोड़ता है. So unless is carrying negative sense in this part. For this part, unless is carrying negative sense. Okay, means here in this part you can't write do not, it will be superfluous. अगर आप इस part में not लिखते हैं then it will be superfluous because unless is carrying negative sense for this part. But since this part is negative, so this part should also be negative. So unless you work hard means जब तक आप मेहनत नहीं करेंगे नहीं is the sense for this part, you will not get selection. To make this part negative we have to use not. Is this point clear? So you can learn it this way, that the part in which unless or until is connected, जिस part में unless or until जुड़ा हुआ है, in that part you can't use not. उस part में आप no not नहीं लगा सकते जिस part में unless जुड़ा हुआ है. Remaining part में you can definitely use as per the context. As per the context. ये mandatory नहीं है. If I say you will fail, not is not required. But यहाँ पे you will not get selection, not is correct. Okay? Did you get the point? Now coming to this part, unless there is perfect income. In this part, not is not there. So this part is absolutely correct. यहाँ पे not बिल्कुल सही है. यहाँ पर not आपका बिल्कुल सही है. Did you get the point? Now what is the error? Ashya, we can use the word persons also. We can use the word persons. Okay. Conditional sentence, very good. Now you have to apply the case of first condition, guys. It's a case of first condition that the subordinate clause if or unless that should be in present indefinite. Do you remember? The subordinate clause should be in present indefinite, whereas the principal clause should be in future or modal indefinite tense. Multiple questions can come from the same rule. First condition, okay? So subordinate clause आपका present indefinite में है, that is absolutely correct. Unless there is perfect income, that is absolutely correct. But all persons in a country or all people in a country will not have incomes equivalent to per capita. Can you say unless you work hard, you do not get selection? No, you will not get selection. Okay. So yes, will not have. So it should be will not have. You have to apply the concept of first condition. This is how questions based on conditional sentences, they come in your exam. What you are discussing, guys. Is this point clear to everyone? Unless you work hard, you will not get selection. So same thing is here. Ki unless there is perfect income equality, so this part is in present indifferent. That is absolutely correct. All persons in a country will not have. अब luckily you are saved. अगर आपने not को भी हटाया था तो luckily you are saved क्योंकि आपका error उसी part में. Error is in AC part. Error is in A or C part. Clear everyone? Let's move on to the next question. See, these are good questions of conditional sentences. What is the discussion word for the word complicit? This hint was here, but still you didn't understand. दिव्या देखिए एक बार मैं बता रही हूँ आपको, जिस पार्ट में अनलेस अनटिल होता है उस पार्ट में नो नॉट नहीं लगाते हैं. यहाँ पर आपको कंडीशनल सेंटेंस का रूल पता होना चाहिए. वी आर अप्लाइंग द केस ऑफ फर्स्ट कंडीशन कि व्हेनेवर देयर इज कंजंक्शन लाइक इफ अनलेस व्हेन. So the principal clause should be in present indefinite tense. Principal clause present indefinite में होगा, but the subordinate clause should be in future or modal indefinite tense. तो यहाँ पर principal clause आपका present indefinite में है, but subordinate clause में आप क्या use करेंगे? Will not have use करेंगे. ठीक है? Now, one more case. Give me 1 second, guys. कॉम्प्लिसिट वर्ड पे डिस्कशन चल रहा है काफी देर से. कॉम्प्लिसिट वर्ड बेसिकली वी से टू इन्वॉल्व्ड विद अदर्स इन इलीगल एक्टिविटीज. किसी के साथ गलत कामों में जुड़ना, दैट इज कॉल्ड कॉम्प्लिसिट. ओके, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. Tell me the correction also. Read the sentence carefully and I want to know the exact correction. A means you are saying part A or no error. A means part A or no error. Read the sentence carefully. Now, this is a very good question, guys. Let's see. Since means because. Okay? Now, listen to me. Since means because. Since the NTI ranking has been criticized for a variety of reasons, there is negative sense. Listen to me carefully. It's a very good question based on sense. ठीक है? यहाँ पर grammar के साथ साथ sense भी आपको use करना होगा. It's a question based on sense as well as grammar. Now, since the NTI ranking has been criticized for a variety of reasons, including inadequacies in its methodology. So here we are getting negative sense. It has rightly pointed out the absence. Here we are talking about positive. So can we use since to connect negative and positive? Can you say since he didn't work hard, he qualified? Can you say since he did not work hard, he qualified? You can't say. Since he didn't work hard, he qualified will not make sense. Okay. So although will make sense. Although he didn't work hard, he qualified, because we need a contrasting conjunction. Very good. So since is for reason and for time period. Absolutely correct. So here it has rightly pointed out, means we are talking about the NTI ranking. NTI ranking has rightly pointed out, although it has been criticized for a variety of reasons, it has rightly pointed out the absence of an independent nuclear regulatory mechanisms in India. Did you get the point? Although, though, all these words will come, while can come. Okay. Acha. Now can we use despite here? Some are saying, suppose agar isi sentence mein since is wrong, if I write despite, will it make sense, guys? Quickly tell me. Can we use despite? Can I write the same sentence despite he didn't work hard? अब देखिए, despite can contextually make sense. अब ये जो paid होंगे उन्हीं को difference समझ में आएगा. Despite can contextually make sense, but despite grammatically the sentence will not be correct, because despite is a preposition. Despite is a preposition, although is a conjunction. So after preposition, you can't use this complete sentence. You have to use gerund. Despite हो सकता है, but आपको structure change करना पड़ेगा. You will have to say despite not working hard. If you say like this, if you have to change it into gerund, okay? Despite not working hard, he qualified the exam. So these are the nuances of grammar. In spite of despite, we can use contextually, but grammatically you will have to change the structure of the sentence, because in spite of despite is these are prepositions. Okay, तो preposition के बाद directly आपको gerund लगाना पड़ेगा. This will be wrong. I hope every part is clear. These are very, very important points, and these help you in connectors as well. despite not working hard. Okay. I hope everybody got it. Error is in A part. Nice question. Very nice question. I personally like such questions जहाँ पे rectification नहीं आपका concept काम देता है guys. Okay, so you have to read the sentence carefully and then you have to see which word will make sense. So we are not talking about reason, we are talking about contrast. So we need a contrasting conjunction, not contrasting preposition. Despite is a contrasting preposition. In spite of is a contrasting preposition. You can mention all these things. ठीक है, और यही चीज आपके कनेक्टर्स में भी हेल्प करती हैं. हम लोग रख लेते हैं ना बस. वेरी गुड नवीन. समटाइम नवीन ना he gives very smart reply. ये भी idiom अगर आप देखेंगे तो कल ये आपके न्यूज़पेपर में वो कोरोनिल वाला आर्टिकल पढ़िएगा जरूर, काफी अच्छे वो कैप्स हैं. So if you read that article you will get that this is an idiom, face the heat. Face the heat means to be criticized. To be criticized. Face the heat means लोगों का criticism झेलना. Okay. So face the heat over. This is an idiom. Heating नहीं होगा. This is an idiom. Face the heat. Okay. So these idioms, turn up the heat, face the heat. So this is the idiom. ये भी idiom कल के उसमें article में use हुआ था. So read the article. Over its handling of user data, misinformation campaigns on the platform, as well as its plan for a global cryptocurrency called Libra. So error is in A part. Okay. Next. What is wrong, guys? Please tell the word that is wrong here. Okay. What is wrong here? What do you mean by the word destitute? What do you mean by the word destitute? First of all, tell me. Destitute word we call to poor. Poor. Destitute means poor. Now please pay attention here. Destitute means poor. And what is the parts of speech? It is an adjective. Destitute is an adjective. Yes. If we say the plus adjective, so it means it refers to the entire community. You all know this rule. ठीक है कि the plus adjective जब होता है तो this adjective has to be in singular form, but it refers to the whole community. Like, can you say the poor? Same logic you have to apply. Can you say the poor, the richest? You can't say. So it implies the entire community. Yes, indigent, poor, destitute, all these are same. तो अब यहाँ पे बताइए, the plus destitute means we are talking about all the poor. See, women is noun, so women will be plural form. Women will be plural form because women is noun. But the plus adjective means it refers to the entire community. आप बताइए क्या error है? To supplement is wrong. Supplement can be verb. Supplement here means provide. अब नो एरर हो गया. वेरी गुड अंकिता, वेरी गुड. नाउ ये भी पढ़ाया तो मैंने है ही नाउन में आप लोगों को. वेज वर्सेस वेजेस. वेज इज अ वर्ब. Wage is a verb. Wage basically we call to wage a war. Wage a war आपने सुना होगा, wage a war. But when we talk about majduri, work and wage means we are talking about daily salary, daily remuneration. So we don't have the word wage for that. We have the word wages. वेजेस मीन्स डेली रेम्युनरेशन, जिसको आप मजदूरी कहते हैं, दिहाड़ी कहते हैं। सिंपल एरर ऑफ नाउ, जैसे स्पेक्टिकल वाला रूल होता है वही चीज है यहाँ पे। तो व्हेन वी टॉक अबाउट वेजेस, ओके, जैसे आर्म्स वर्ड आपने सुना होगा, यू कांट यूज द वर्ड आर्म, इट्स ऑलवेज आर्म्स। आर्म्स मीन्स डोनेशन, चैरिटी, भिक्षा, ओके, एंड सेम इज हियर वेजेस। वेल डन अंकिता, ओके। सो वेजेस बेसिकली वी कॉल टू, और ये सबने पढ़ा होगा, रटा रटाया केस है नाउन का, remuneration. Only you should know that we are talking about daily salary. So daily salary के लिए you can't use the word wage, you have to use the word wages. ठीक है? So socio-economic programs have been undertaken by the government to provide needy women. Needy is an adjective. देखिए, instead of needy women, can we write the needy? To provide the needy and the destitute. See, you should focus on these structure, guys. Wages is always plural. Always plural. Arms is always plural. Okay. Wages were given to the laborers. You will not say wages is given, was given. Wages were given to the laborers. Are you getting my point? देखिए, यहां पर अगर आप विमेन ना लिखते तो यू कुड हैव रिटन द नीडी. द नीडी मीन्स ऑल नीडी पीपल. द डेस्टिट्यूट मीन्स ऑल पुअर पीपल. ओके, सो द प्लस एडजेक्टिव रेफर्स टू द एंटायर कम्युनिटी, होल कम्युनिटी. Shall I proceed? आज का सेशन अच्छा हो गया, काफी अच्छा हो गया, अच्छे अच्छे क्वेश्चंस मिल गया. मैं बेसिक पे देखिए, बेसिक बेसिक कंसेप्ट पे, सो सच अ नाइस क्वेश्चन. ठीक है, हाँ, तो वेजेस इज द करेक्ट वर्ड ना. वेजेस बेसिकली वी कॉल टू डेली. देखिए, यहां पर बात किसकी हो रही है, पहले कंसेप्ट समझिए. वेज इज ऑल्सो करेक्ट, वेजेस इज ऑल्सो करेक्ट. ओके, वेज वी यूज एज अ वर्ब, वेज अ वर, एंड वेजेस बेसिकली वी कॉल टू डेली रेम्युनरेशन. तो यहां पर क्या आ रहा है कि सोशल इकोनॉमिक प्रोग्राम जैसे मनरेगा वगैरह हो गया, दोस प्रोग्राम्स हैव बीन अंडरटेकन बाय द गवर्नमेंट टू प्रोवाइड द नीडी विमेन एंड द डिस्ट्रीब्यूट. जो गरीब है और जो नीडी विमेन है, उनको काम और क्या देगा, पैसे देंगे, मजदूरी मिलेगी. ठीक है, सो दैट इज व्हाट वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट. यस नवीन. द नीडी नहीं, तो व्हेन वी आर यूजिंग द नीडी देन वी विल नॉट यूज वुमेन ना, because when we are using the plus needy means we are using it as the entire community. Then woman word will not be used, Arshia, because the needy in itself will work as a noun. Guys, please read the sentence carefully before marking the error, specifically when you are marking the error of preposition. I am telling you. Let's see. What is the difference between by a week, in a week? Can't both the prepositions be used? What is the difference between by a week and in a week? सुनिए ध्यान से. The postponement of the meeting of the GST काउंसिल बाय अ वीक. बाय अ वीक मतलब एक हफ्ते के लिए पोस्टपोन हो गया है. इन अ वीक मतलब एक हफ्ते में, एंड बाय अ वीक, जैसे कांट वी से बाय मंडे एंड ऑन मंडे. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल टेल मी, वी कैन से बाय मंडे आल्सो एंड वी कैन से ऑन मंडे. If I say I will complete this topic by Monday and I will complete this topic on Monday, which one is correct? Tell me. I will complete this topic by Monday. I will complete this topic on Monday. Both can make sense. टेंस का है, बाय मंडे मतलब मंडे के पहले मैं खत्म कर दूंगी, ऑन मंडे मतलब मंडे को ही खत्म करूंगी. Both can make sense. Same is the case here that the postponement of the meeting of the GST Council by a week मतलब एक हफ्ते के लिए वो पोस्टपोन हो गया है. Are you getting my point? Both can make sense. By Monday, by January, in January. The exams will be conducted by January. The exams will be conducted in January. By January मतलब जनवरी के पहले हो जाएगा. In January मतलब जनवरी में होगा. जनवरी में होगा. So there is no error in this preposition. It is absolutely correct, guys. ये sentence बिल्कुल सही है ये part. So the postponement of the meetings of the GST by a week, it means it has been postponed for a week, by a week. It is correct. Should not give rise to any uncertainty. Now, since it has been postponed by a week, so it should not give rise to any uncertainty over rolling out. Roll out is a phrasal verb. I hope you all know. Roll out basically we say launch. Rolling out the tax from the scheduled date of April 1 2017. मतलब इससे कोई भी ये नहीं होना चाहिए. तो yes, error is no error. These questions will make you think. ये जो आप लोग याद कर लेते हैं ना उसके बेसिस पे नहीं होगा. आपको देखना पड़ेगा कि हाँ by a week, for a week, in a week, all these can make sense. I have worked hard for a week. I will come in a week. It got delayed by a week. So all these can make sense. तो इसलिए आपको sentence ध्यान से पढ़ना होगा तभी preposition आप कर सकते हैं because in one sentence multiple prepositions can be used. Any doubt here? Please do ask. Now let's see the next question. Roll out means launch. Yes. Rule out means ban. Correct, Divya. Chale next. Rise means something that rises on its own. So many times it should not give rise to. It means it should not give rise to any uncertainty. It means no uncertainty should rise. Okay. Why from not on this scheduled date of April? This of is used for scheduled date of April. That there is no uncertainty over rolling out. We can use on 1st April also. We can use off April also. See the sentence scheduled date of 1 अप्रैल की जो डेट थी scheduled उसके ऊपर की बात हो गई. अप्रैल की डेट से ऑन अप्रैल मतलब 1 अप्रैल को सब कुछ सही होगा. This one is very very easy doable. ये बहुत अच्छा है. रूल बेस्ड है. रीड द सेंटेंस केयरफुली. Did you read the entire sentence? चलो लेट मी सी. पैरेललिज्म गाइस, पैरेललिज्म में भी ना थोड़ा सेंस लगाना पड़ता कभी कभी. सुनिए पहले ध्यान से सुनिए. द यूएस प्रेसिडेंट डोनाल्ड ट्रंप, लिसन टू मी केयरफुली. द यूएस प्रेसिडेंट डोनाल्ड ट्रंप प्लेस्ड टू बिकम. Pledged is the finite verb. ध्यान से सुनिएगा इसका स्ट्रक्चर. ओके. द यूएस प्रेसिडेंट डोनाल्ड ट्रंप प्लेस्ड, इट्स द V2 फॉर्म, टू बिकम द ग्रेटेस्ट जॉब प्रोड्यूसर दैट गॉड हैज एवर क्रिएटेड. ठीक है. To become 2 plus V1, that he pledged to become the greatest job producer that God has ever created. And slab border tax. It means he pledged to become the greatest job producer and he pledged to slab. So it is related to this 2 plus V1. This V1 is absolutely correct. Now tell me, God has ever created and slabbed. ये God ने slabbed किया है क्या? सिर्फ पैरेललिज्म के लिए भी कभी कभी आपको सेंस लगाना पड़ेगा. नाउ टेल मी, गॉड हैज स्लैप्ड बॉर्डर टैक्स. गॉड आकर के बॉर्डर टैक्स हटा दिए हैं, मतलब लगा दिए हैं, सॉरी. गॉड हैज स्लैप्ड द बॉर्डर टैक्स और डोनाल्ड ट्रंप हैज स्लैप्ड द बॉर्डर टैक्स. टेल मी, तो हाउ कैन यू से पैरेललिज्म इज हियर? Created and slapped अगर आप ये लगा रहे, God has created Donald Trump, but God has not slapped the border tax. Okay, so Donald Trump, he is saying that he will be the greatest job producer. He pledged to become the greatest job producer and slap border tax. So 2 plus V1 on US companies setting up business fried and to fight the parallelism is here. Well done Rishu. And fight for, ये अभी मैंने कल बताया है ये रूल पेड क्लास में ऑफिसर्स बैच में, ये ऑफिसर्स बैच वालों के ऊपर ना 5,000 रुपए की पेनल्टी है, 5,000 rupees penalty on officers batch students. Abhi day before yesterday I taught you this rule that when two or more infinitives are joined with and, so the first infinitive will be 2 plus V1 but remaining other infinitives will be bare infinitive. So 2 plus V1 only V1 and then here again V1. ठीक है? So to become the greatest job producer, slap border tax and fight high drug pricing. Okay, so the error is in D part, not in C part. आई होप यू गॉट द स्ट्रक्चर. इसलिए पैरेललिज्म सिर्फ लर्न करके आपके क्वेश्चन सॉल्व नहीं होंगे, पैरेललिज्म का अप्लाई करना सीखे. रूल्स यू ऑल नो बट एप्लीकेशन इज इंपॉर्टेंट. यस, स्लैप border tax on US companies and fight it. Fight for something is another thing. Fight something means overcome. You are fighting for something, it means you are fighting for a cause, but here fight high drug pricing, not fight for. Fight for means support something. Okay, Mati? Fight for something means you are supporting something. And fight high drug pricing means you are going against that. Fight for corruption or fight corruption? Tell me. If you are fighting for corruption, it means you are supporting corruption. So there is a difference. Everything will be used. चलो guys, we are done with today's session. एक बार फिर से सारे क्वेश्चंस देखिएगा. All questions normal, कोई भी मैंने मल्टीपल वाले एरर्स नहीं लेके आए हैं. सिंपल हर सेंटेंस में एक एक एरर है, बट एवरी एरर वाज ऑफ नेक्स्ट लेवल टुडे. ठीक है, और सब रूल बेस्ड क्वेश्चन है. सिंपल सिंपल रूल्स थे, कोई बहुत कॉम्प्लिकेटेड रूल नहीं था, बट यस द स्ट्रक्चर वाज गुड. स्ट्रक्चर वाज गुड. ओके, थैंक यू गाइस. एक बार प्लीज सेशन को डेफिनेटली लाइक और शेयर करिएगा, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिएगा. ठीक है, ग्रामर बेस्ड क्वेश्चन में तो हम लोग 10-12 कर सकते हैं. Rishu, you when you get selection na, you are going to give me a chair. ठीक है, every time you are bothered about my chair only. So this time when you get selected, then send me a good chair of your choice. Thank you guys. Thank you everyone. Of course, I will be bringing error detection session. Tomorrow we are having marathon guys. कल Saturday but session होगा कल. मैं बता दूं कल सुबह 9 बजे से ही session होगा और 10-11 मतलब 10:30 तक तो चलेगा ही. Tomorrow we will be having at least 1.5 hour session. We will be having marathon और काफी दिनों से RC नहीं हुआ है तो we will be doing RC also tomorrow. ठीक है, तो कल RC भी करेंगे हम. Okay. चलो guys, ending this session. Take care. Bye bye. Yeah. Chalo guys, ending this session. Take care. Bye bye. Tomorrow we are having marathon, so don't miss that.